Hello and welcome, my beautiful, vibrant souls, to this week's Astrocast. Woohoo! So this is for the week ahead. This is going to cover the week of, I believe it is April 25th through May 1st. It'll be in the thumbnail. I'm sorry, I'm feeling super forgetful about that. But it's going to be great. So welcome back to all my old friends. Hello and welcome to all my newcomers. And for those of you who are, I'm trying to fix it because your girl gets anal retentive. For those of you who are new here and are not familiar with the wonderful world of me getting my words right. Okay, let's try again. Wonderful world of astrocasting. We have, as you see, a beautiful circular board with the 12 segments, the 12 slices, and these represent the 12 houses of the zodiac and their natural areas of rulership. By the way, sorry for this unsightly little mark here. I accidentally burnt my arm on the oven, and it is just giving me a hard time healing. Anywho, now that we've gotten that out of the way. Yes, 12 houses of the zodiac, their natural areas of rulership, and what we do here is we reach into this teeny tiny little tarots. Look at that. Look at this itty bitty little Four of Pentacles. Isn't he so cute? Oh my God. What a doll. So we reach in, and I reach in blindly, pull tarot cards, cast them on the board, and interpret the energies in the different areas of life that you can expect to encounter over the next week. I do want to kind of put this out here with a caveat that this is talking about the natural houses of the zodiac. This is going to play out differently for you based on your own personal astrology, as well as your life circumstances and just, you know, the specific sequence of events that have led you up to this point in your life journey. Sorry guys, my words are like just tumbling over each other. So just keep that in mind. If you're looking for an astrocast for yourself personally based on your own personal astrology, please feel free to check out my shop link and DM me about it. I don't currently offer it as like a standard fixture in my shop, but if I get enough comments on these videos requesting it, or I get enough like custom order requests, I will add it as a permanent fixture. Excuse me. I might add it if I'm just feeling spicy. So yeah, I think that's just about everything that we have to get into with that. Let us get started. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Sorry if you can hear the wind, by the way. It's very, very windy where I am. I am having a fantastic day. It's just, spring has sprung. Spring, I'm into it. That's the whole point, is this one. All right. So, look at that. You guys see that? I'm super good for putting things out of the frame. All right, we are good. I love it. Okay, so for those of you who are new, if you have situations like this, you see this the Six of Pentacles right here. I read situations like this as reversed because the bottom of the card is facing outward. So if the bottom of the card is facing inward, it's upright. Outward, it's reversed. If it's totally sideways, I could take that as the energy is in flux. It could go either way. So let's see what we have on the board. Ooh, okay. So we have Cancer. I'm going to say it's reversed on the border of the 3rd and 4th house, or Cancer, excuse me, the Chariot, which is Cancer's energy. Somebody's energy is having a tough time talking, and it's not just mine. So we have Cancer energy with the Chariot on the border of the 3rd and 4th house. We have the 5 of Swords between the 6th and 7th house, and it is, you know, sideways, neither upright nor reversed. We have the Sun reversed bordering the 11th and 12th house. We have Leo energy represented. We also have fire energy with the Page of Wands between the 1st and 2nd house. And it's pretty much sideways. This would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we also have the 6 of Pentacles, I would say reversed between the 12th and 1st house. I will interpret any of the energies that seem like they're connected. I'll kind of make note of that, make mention of that. You may find that some of these messages resonate, all of them. They might be connected for you in different ways other than what I'm saying, so just kind of take it as it resonates. And with that, let's get started. So I'm really first and foremost drawn to this Chariot reversed between the 3rd and the 4th house. I feel like I'm getting two things. So for some of you, there is a situation in your home or with your family where I feel like it's not worth talking about. anymore. And for some of you, this is very positive. For some of you, this is not so positive. There's something here because the Chariot's reversed, right? And this is also, to me, is, exacting your will. This is victory, success, forward movement. But this is also victory because with the black and white sphinxes, you're really working with your light and shadow sides. And I feel like either you or somebody you're dealing with still has some shadow work to do in order to make communication effective. So there's something here where there's a situation maybe with a sibling, with family in general, possibly with something in your neighborhood, in your community with that third house energy. Especially because the third house is naturally ruled by Gemini, so again, communication. There's something where it's not worth it. Maybe this is, a fight where it's just not worth having. You're really trying to, it's a battle of wills. There's something where this is just very much saying, if you have a situation with, people in your immediate community or within your family, within your home, or having to do with your home, whatever it is, let it go. It's not worth fighting. Because there's still work that needs to be done. And there's still something that has to click into place. There's something where it feels like it's just wasted energy. And this also may very well, so I kind of feel like this message is sort of separate from these messages, but these may tie in because we have the Five of Swords, just kind of like chilling out sideways between the 6th and the 7th house. So it's interesting too, because last week we had a card come out between the 6th and 7th house as well. So this to me can talk about, the 7th house is the house of partnerships. The 6th house can be about our, having like a good mind, body, spirit connection or balance in our lives, good work-life balance. This is also about being detail-oriented, and these two houses together, something bordering these two houses can really talk about grounding a relationship or like grounding some type of partnership, right? There's something where this could be a business partnership. This could be somebody that you live with or you want to live with. Excuse me. This could have to do with a Virgo or a Libra. But this is something where there has been a certain amount of iniquity. Excuse me. There may have been some fighting. There may have been some chaos. And for some of you, I'm going to pull a clarifier for this in a minute, but for some of you, this chaos is more internal, right? Maybe there is just a lot of misunderstandings with you and this person. There's some type of power struggle that has made it hard to ground this situation effectively. That's made it hard to find balance and make it healthy, right? This may be because somebody's being very argumentative, or again, because it's sideways, it's like there's misunderstandings. I feel like you guys are having a hard time seeing each other clearly. I am going to pull a clarifier though, because I'm nosy. I'm going to read this one as upright. Hang on. I can almost get to it. Okay. All right, it's this one. Yeah, the Five of Wands. Okay, so I was like, I want to read it upright. Yeah, there's confusion. This is interesting because these are actually my two least favorite cards in the deck. There's confusion in this situation. I'm just going to leave it right there. There's confusion in this situation. There's been power struggles. There might be other people involved. So this is like you're trying to balance your relationship, you're trying to ground it, maybe you're talking about trying to integrate this person into your daily life more, or you're talking about living together. That might also be connected to what's going on here. There's something where, normally this card upright is like petty people, right? They lash out when they're feeling emotionally triggered. They, say things they don't mean in the heat of the moment to kind of win the argument. They're not really thinking past what they have to say in that moment, and they can do damage to a relationship without really being super aware about it. So when it's reversed, this suggests that they're waving the white flag. They want to solve the issue. They don't want to fight anymore. But it came out sideways. So I feel like somebody here has said or done something. And maybe it's that you guys are setting each other off, right? One person misinterprets, gets dysregulated, says something not too kind, and it kind of sets the other person off. They're feeling unheard, they're feeling dysregulated, and it kind of is maybe some bickering, or I don't even feel like it's flat out fighting. I feel like it's something where the energy is just tense, right? There might be other people who kind of have something to say about this, if this is like whatever type of partnership this is, right? Whether it's like a friendship or a business partnership, there's other energies involved. And I feel like it's making it hard to see each other clearly, right? There's things and people that orbit you that are making it hard. Because I don't know why, I peeked into the thing for a second. I'm seeing the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So it feels like it's hard for, which to me is also like earth and fire combos like that are like business partners, super hardcore, but it doesn't exclusively have to be that. There's something where it's really hard to see each other clearly. And I feel like both parties go back and forth between assuming the worst and giving each other the benefit of the doubt. So this kind of has this energy where there's still some confusion this week. I don't think that's going to exactly get solved. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just looking at what you have on the board. I almost feel like the Sun and the Page of Wands might have a little bit of a connection here, but I want to address the Sun first. This is actually good, right? The Sun is the most positive card in the tarot, even reversed. When it's upright, it's like a big hell yes, right? And then when it's reversed, it's like a yes, but. So this is like, yes, but it'll happen differently than you think. Yes, but the timing is a little off. Yes, but adjustments need to be made. You get the picture. Also, too, I want to say I was talking really fast for these ones, and now I'm kind of slowing down. So maybe there's a lot of there's been a lot of rapid fire like communication back and forth. It's like you guys are flinging your words at each other, because now I feel a lot calmer when I'm talking about this. So this is a situation where with the Sun bordering the 11th and 12th house, this might have to do with a friend, but I feel like this is something that you really want. This is a wish. And this is a wish that's going to bring you into some type of expansion, right? In the story of the wheel, the zodiac, we have the 10th house, and this is our legacy. This is what we, our status, our public reputation. This is what we've built for ourselves. And the 11th house comes in, and this is why the 11th house seems to be like the junk drawer of the houses, right? It's like wishes and friends and community and technology and all this other shit, right? And I say that lovingly. I love the 11th house. But the connection with the 11th house is that, we've achieved something in the 10th house. And with the 11th house, we understand that it's time to expand. It's time to grow. And this is where, we have wishes, we have desires, we have, humanitarian work we want to do. We have bigger dreams, goals, and aspirations. And who comes in to help make those possible, right? When we've done everything we can do on our own, these are our friends. And these are usually our soul-based community, in my personal opinion, as opposed to the 3rd house, where it's more like your immediate surroundings community. So I feel like there's a wish here that you've really been wanting. This could be for a creative project with that Leo energy coming through. But this is something where you're really stoked about it. You're unapologetically loving it. We have the child image here, and we have a child with the Page of Wands kind of showing up. You love it, right? Excuse my burp. Whew, that was a burp. But this is something that you unabashedly, unapologetically love, right? It brings you a lot of happiness. But I kind of get this sense where it's like, all right, I know what I want. I'm, it's a yes. I'm affirming this for myself. Maybe, you're going to have some good friends coming in this week to help kind of like boost you up and support you and kind of hype you up, gas you up. And really let you know, yeah, you can do this. This is possible. This is doable. But with the Sun being reversed, I feel like this is like you've affirmed, you've recognized, you're in energetic harmony and union with the idea of you pursuing this thing. I wonder what this thing is. I'm sorry, I'm nosy. Where did it go? It's this one. All right. Oh, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so this might be a new job. This could be a new, like a creative project that you might be able to monetize. This could be, it's just anything very solid, right? Anything tangible, something that you've been wanting to purchase for yourself, maybe starting a new friendship, something like that. I'll leave that there. Can you guys see that? You guys see all this? Yeah, okay. But this is really nice, right? Because this is like, you feel this in your energy, right? You've said yes. And the universe is bringing it to you. And even the little pentacle almost kind of looks like the sun, right? The universe is on its way. It's like, help is on the way, dear. The universe is bringing you this thing. But with the Sun being reversed, I feel like the thing is this week you're going to be like, okay, I know which way I want to go, but I don't know how to get there. And you may have friends coming in with this 11th house energy to help clear this up, because the 12th house usually talks about what is shrouded in mystery, what's elusive, what's hard for us to see clearly. It also kind of talks about things that are in our subconscious, or that are kind of like, you know, they're locked away, they're hidden from us, and it's a spiritual journey to unlock it, right? To free it, to see it clearly, to gain access to that. Some of you might have Leo in the 11th or 12th house. But this is kind of what I feel like is coming through. So, you know, people in your soul community might come forward this week in one way or another and offer you some advice. They might offer you some like material or tangible support. But this is nice, because this is a very hopeful thing. And I do feel like this is connected to the Page of Wands reversed in the first house. Just because the page is a learner, right? This is a beginner's mindset. The pages are usually messengers. They're also the child archetype of the court cards, right? And the Page of Wands in particular is so sweet. Just like, you know, just endearing, very enthusiastic, very excitable. They are like, if you're on your mark, get set, go, they're running by the word mark. They can't help themselves. Like, I love that about the Page of Wands. They are always excited to try new things, to begin new projects, very creative, and one of the things I think is similar about these two energies, they're very creative, and they're non-judgmental toward their creativity, right? And this might be kind of what needs to go through some transformation with this, or some adjustments need to be made, is that especially if you do have Leo in the 12th house, you might kind of struggle with your creativity, and struggle with like perfectionism, struggle with, and this doesn't have to be creative necessarily, but this is like a passion, right? There's a passion, there's something that you're excited about, you want to pursue. And this is kind of saying, with the page reversed in the first house, especially because it borders the second house, and this is a house that has to deal with our finances and material security, there is some serious potential for, you know, if you pursue this with the Ace of Pentacles coming out, if you pursue this, there's some really good potential here. But it does require you investing in yourself, right? It requires you taking a leap of faith on yourself. And for many, this is like a leap of faith and not looking back, right? Because it kind of has this energy where it's like, you know, if you're walking the tightrope and you look down in a moment of incredulity or disbelief, that's when you fall, kind of an energy. And so this is really saying, like, I feel like you guys are trying to work this out, trying to overcome any kind of like self-limiting beliefs, trying to like allow yourself to get excited about this, allow yourself to, and especially with this bordering the 12th house, allow yourself to daydream about it and to envision it, and allow it to like invite this into your energy more, right? Talk to people about it, daydream about it, talk to trusted people, you know, start manifesting that, because this is something that is part of you, especially with this being in the first house. I feel like this is something that is very, very much a part of who you are as the self, right? This might be something that people are going to know you for, right? People are going to, you know, notice about you when they meet you. But this is in your energy for a reason. So I do feel like you're going to be kind of going inward and exploring this a little more. Excuse me. Now, I do feel like the Six of Pentacles reversed on the border of the 12th and the first house is like a totally separate message. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So for many of you, there's a situation where you have been investing into it and it's not investing equally. There's an unequal investment, right? And it could go the other way, where maybe, you know, somebody is trying to give to you or trying to get your attention, and it's just not, there's an unequal exchange here, right? And it's something where I feel like whether you're giving to a situation and it's not really, you know, reciprocal, or somebody's trying really hard, they're like trying to give to you, and you're just not really interested, and you're trying to like kind of, you know, separate yourself from it, wherever it may be. there is the need for balance, and I feel like there is an understanding about that coming in over the next week if you're at all unsure. But I also feel like there's a confidence in taking the moves you need to take in order to regain balance. And for many of you, I do feel like that's moving away from a situation just because we have the ending and the beginning with the 12th and the first house. But this is because you're getting clear on what you want, right? The first house is the house of the self. You're getting very clear on what you want, what you will and won't tolerate, where you actually want to invest your energy, and what you want to have in your energy and partner with. So this week is going to be a time where there is greater awareness, and I feel in this situation there's going to be action taken, whether it's you or the other person. There's action taken to balance the scales, so that way there's you're not investing into a situation that isn't really reciprocal for you, or you're not feeling guilted into guilted, pressured, anything like that, into a situation where you're not actually invested in it, right? You don't actually have that kind of energetic tie to it. So, looks like we have an interesting, spicy week ahead. I hope this has been helpful for you. Like I said, if you're interested in an Astrocast for yourself, please DM me. Other than that, it has been a joy, an honor, and a delight to get to read for you guys today. And I hope you have a blessed, happy, healthy week ahead. Bye, love bugs.